We've talked all match about how Justine Henin has just put a tremendous amount of pressure on Ana Ivanovic in playing inside the court. And it's just really put pressure. As we can see, the return hit point here. This is the first serve, so she's just a little bit behind the baseline with the yellow ball. And certainly on the second serve, look at the difference there.
Oh, my goodness.
1 metre, 2 metres inside the baseline, and that's why Ana Ivanovic is having trouble.
That's extraordinary hitting point for the second serve. Up to 2 metres inside. And
not one behind the baseline. Not a single ball on the second serve is behind the baseline.
That's someone who's very confident on both sides. You can serve in my forehand or backhand. I don't care. I'm going to rip it.
And that's pretty tough to do that with a one-handed backhand. You need tremendous strength to be able to take those balls that are high up around your shoulder and take them early. All right, the pressure now back on Justine Henin. 4-3 in this second set. What can Ivanovic come up with here?
And they're not really doing enough with this passing shot. She had a good look at it. Justine hit a little soft hands. Forehand volley takes the point. Well, look at this off backhand. You can't pick it out, and did not pick it at all. And why would you? What beautiful technique.
14.
Hold to love for Henin.
That's the first easy game for quite a while. So suddenly out of nowhere we get a quick game. Justine reasserts herself to 5-3.
Well, they look for the finish line, don't they, good players?
Look at that wide serve, 166 out wide to win the game. One of her biggest serves of the match there, and out wide. Pretty impressive. Just catches the line. It's a 6-double fault for Ana, 5 to Justine. They've both been going after their second serve, so probably no surprise there's a few doubles creeping in.
The return is centimetres from the baseline. The next ball is centimetres from the baseline. Then she comes in and puts the volley away.
Easily done. Knew the cross court was open, just angled it off.
face off that serve to make sure she got the first serve in. And then once that happened, that happened.
Very aggressive tennis to bring up match point.
With just relentless aggression in this match.
I agree. That's exactly the right word. Relentless she was. She acknowledges the crowd. Very happy. She's on her way to some pretty impressive tennis this year, and Belgium's still alive in this tournament.
I'd be interested to hear what Justine's got to say after this match, because, you know, sometimes when you play that well and you don't really realise you played that well.
Well, it was such a high standard. The ball striking was phenomenal. Anna Ivanovic could not feel ashamed at all with the way she played, but Anna demonstrated again she's the boss between those two.
Yes, as we see Anna leave the court, I don't think she can be too disappointed. She's come a long way. You know, she hasn't had a great 18 months, winner of 2 events at the end of last year, so it's nice to see her back playing well. I hope she doesn't get too shattered by losing in straight sets here to Justine Ivanovic. Certainly nothing to be obviously disappointed with, but I don't think you can be shattered by a loss like that, because she struck the ball well, but her opponent just struck it almost perfectly.
That's right. There's still diamonds at the end of the rainbow, possibly, for the serve. She would expect Novak Djokovic to come out and maybe beat Bemelmans. She'll be on her way to the final. She gets another match here in town, and Justine would be moving on towards Melbourne. But here's some of the highlights of the match. But you just see the ball striking in this match, how clean it is. Look at that forehand by Anna.
And the court coverage. There were too many shots that Justine Henin didn't get to, and that just put a huge amount of pressure on Anna Ivanovic. She really had to go for shots that she didn't want to go for just to stay in a point.
And what a way to finish the match. Seconds of rip forehand winner. Thank you. Shake hands.
That's how the whole match was played from Henin. Just aggression, good variety on the backhand side. We expect that from Justine. Good height over the net, flattened out the forehand when she could. And I am very interested to hear what Justine Henin's got to say with Anthony Hudson.
Thank you, Liz. You've been trying to trick us, haven't you, Justine? You said you're no chance for the Australian. We didn't say you were no chance, but that was unbelievable out there.
No, I'm really happy the way I played. I've been aggressive. I had a tough start, you know. My energy was pretty low at the beginning of the match, and I was a bit sleeping at the time, and she put a lot of pressure at the beginning, and after that I just tried to come back into the court, take every opportunity. I think I went a lot to the net and been aggressive on the return, so I can be very happy about the way I played.
I'm sure you can. It was terrific tennis. I mean, she's obviously got a big forehand, and your backhand's obviously very dangerous, but the court craft that you used out there was fantastic.
Yeah, I just tried to put a lot of pressure on her backhand, tried to play a little bit more down the line also, and on the return I think it was the key also of the match, just to put a lot of pressure and come to the net. Anna doesn't like it that much, and you know, I just try to avoid this big forehand she has, and especially when she is in the court, and just try to take off some time from her, and I think it worked pretty good today.
Do you love those sort of matches when you're in that moment and you're playing so well, and it's tactical, but you've got your angles and your height of your shots just perfect?
Yeah, when you feel like that, it's just an amazing feeling on the court, and I think today it's been, I had a good fighting spirit, and I was a good attitude. It's going to be also the key, that the motivation was high, and I wanted to win this match, and Belgium is still alive now and still going, and I'm behind Ruben for the next match. It's going to be tough, but I still believe in him.
It will be tough for him now. Do you have to reassess where you're at? Do you have to think a bit higher now for the rest of the summer?
Yeah, I think, well, every match is going to be a goal for me, and the Open is going to be, of course, important. As every time I go on the court is to win the match and try to go as far as possible. Physically, I felt pretty good also, moving quickly, and I hope I can keep going and get ready for the Open.
One question I wanted to ask you, your relationship with Kim, has that changed, given you both retired and come back? Has it changed, and what's the status of it these days?
Of course, it did change, because we both grew up a lot. Kim has a family now, having a child, and I took this time off to be a little bit more focused on myself and think about other things. So I think we're more mature than we were a few years ago. So the relationship, the concurrence is there, of course. We both want to win every time we play each other, but the respect is very high between the two of us. I think we both at this level because of the other. I think we helped each other a lot in the past, and I hope we'll have big fights again in the future.
Oh, it's great to look for. That was just brilliant, breathtaking tennis. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Justine Henin, a magnificent performance, and as she said, keeping Belgium alive. It's going to be tough for Bellemans to do the job against Novak Djokovic, but that's coming up shortly. So too is one of the other Grand Slam champions we have, Francesca Schiavone, who well, broke our hearts, didn't she, earlier in the year when she beat Samantha Stosur. Wonder how it's changed her life. We'll find out next.